from day to night, from just sunny blue skies to then calming rainstorms. Having that complete contrast gives us the perspective to enjoy a happy medium, to be able to say, I appreciate the blue skies because I've been through the thunderstorms. And also the storms are a clearing of energy. They give us the chance to kind of step back, relax, unwind, and then get ready for what is to come. And we couldn't fully appreciate the most beautiful things in life if we first didn't understand the absence of those beautiful things. To have that kind of feeling of absence makes the heart grow fonder, you know, to be without, to then truly appreciate what we are with. So I love all weather. I think definitely when you have days when you have a really wet day followed by a lovely sunny dry day, it feels all the more sweeter, as opposed to, you know, our seasons are very similar in the UK. Every now and then we'll have like a heat wave, which is in its 30 degrees something. And we're like, oh my goodness, this is wonderful. And then we can't cope. And then we just wish for kind of a washed out day just to recover because, yeah, we're quite pale throughout the year. Gary says, hello, how are you feeling today? So beautiful. I love you so much. Oh, thank you, Gary. I've probably said that a few times now that I'm having a wonderful day. So I'm sorry if I've repeated the answer there. I'm scrolling through your questions as they come up. I hope you're all well and having a lovely, lovely day. Scrolling, Andrew says, gorgeous lady. Thank you for the compliments. That's very sweet of you all. Do you have lovely things in your life at the moment that are seeing you through October, where you kind of notice the changing colour of the leaves and you think it's so, so pretty? Pumpkins everywhere. The kind of magic of life, of embracing each season and looking at what the differences are that you lack throughout the rest of the year. So for me, I love the kind of cozy cardigans, blankets, fluffy boots, that feeling of being wrapped up and held. I think there's always a lot of safety and security in the winter. Whereas I think in the summer, you have a lot of exposure. You know, you're in your swimwear, or maybe you're wearing shorts, or maybe wearing a crop top, or men wearing a vest. And you kind of feel this greater sense of judgment in the summer, I feel. Whereas in the winter, you're all kind of concealed and cozy, and you don't really worry about impressing anyone. You don't try to be your best in the winter. You're just kind of under this cocoon of warmth and protection. And I feel like it kind of gives you a bit of time off to relax and not feel so judged and in front of everyone, I suppose. Do you guys feel the same way when you wear like a jumper or a heavy jacket as opposed to going out in a t-shirt in the summer? Does it give you that sense of, you know, I don't have to be on stage almost? You walk down the street and people look you up and down for what you're wearing. Whereas if you just pop a coat on, you could be dressed in the most random outfit underneath, but nobody would know. So this is definitely my my season for just wearing weird random clothes. When you do your laundry and nothing matches, you can just throw on a big jacket and then like a nice chunky scarf and just chill and relax and enjoy the day, not worrying about what you look like or what you're wearing or what other people think of you. Andrew says, I love your tattoos. Thank you, Andrew. Do you have any tattoos? Gonwala says, your face and figure, it's milky. Thank you. I am very pale. This is my winter skin. I don't use fake tan, even though many brands have sent me fake tan. I always think just my natural skin colour is the most normal for me. And if I try to change that, I'm like, now that I've got darker skin with fake tan, what do I wear differently? Because my face kind of fades away unless you put on bold makeup like lipstick and eyeliner. Otherwise, you kind of just lose your complexion of what's natural and normal. I'm used to being pale. I get a bit of a natural tan in the summer, but I don't go dark. So yes, I think I will always be a pale princess in comparison to a bronzed goddess, even though I would love to have bronzed skin. But it's kind of keeping up with fake tan. It will go patchy or it will fade off in areas, or some parts will be extra dark and it just doesn't look right on me. I think I'm too light to be someone who wears fake tan. But when girls know how to do it properly, it looks incredible. I'm just not the best at things like that. Says, I love you. Oh, thank you. And Khan says, hi, beautiful. Hi there, Khan. I hope you're having an awesome day reading your comments, guys. Trying to get through them, but I go off on a tangent and talk, so I will try my best to catch up. Tommy Wah says, hello. Hi there. Khan says, how are you? Very well, thank you. How are you? Mingala says, I love. Oh, thank you. Says, you're looking so good. Thank you. All these lovely compliments, and I said here in my gym wear. Scrolling your comments, Scott says, good morning. Good morning, Scott. I hope you're having a lovely day. I guess, as you said, good morning, maybe you're in the UK. If so, what part? Are we neighbours? Rashid says, so beautiful. Oh, thank you. Brett says, hi, you look amazing as always. Thank you, Brett. That's very kind. I think definitely as I've reached mid-30s, I came away from like hair extensions and nail varnish and eyelashes and things. I had this really lovely moment of just thinking, I just want to be me. I don't want the faff and the hassle and everything. And yes, it's nice to look glam and make an effort and feel dressed up. But everyday life, I just want to look in the mirror and see myself rather than a version of me that I'm not naturally. I don't know if it's the same for men. If you were to wear kind of very casual or work clothes versus dressing up for a night out, you feel extra tall, extra powerful and confident when you put on your best clothes and a nice perfume and you smell good. But then I feel like that takes away from your everyday feeling of, if I don't wear those clothes, if I don't have that perfume, if I'm not looking my best, why can't I still love myself? And I didn't want to spend every single day of my life waking up trying to disguise what I naturally look like, trying to add or change or redirect certain features. I just wanted to say, this is me and I love being me, just as everybody should love being themselves. You don't have to be the best looking person in the world. You don't have to be the most successful or the youngest or any kind of version. You just have to be you. And every year we will learn new things, try new things, experiment with our style. Bits will change, bits might drop off, bits might turn grey or have a few more lines as we go. But that's the blessing of life. That's a gift. That's something that a lot of people will never get to experience. Wholeheartedly, I'm honoured to be able to have another year on this earth, to have celebrated my 38th birthday, even though for me it still seems 30s are young. For some, they pass away in their 20s, in their teens, or as babies. And that's heartbreaking to think that how we are constantly kind of freaking out about growing old. Some people would have given anything to just have another day on earth. So really we have to rewrite that narrative about how we look at ourselves and how we judge ourselves, how we put this kind of pressure on the numbers on the birth certificate. When people say, what's your age? Are you married? You know, I know that's a very normal thing to ask a person. But I feel like a lot of people take that with pain and fear. Oh, I'm not married yet. Nobody loves me. Or I'm getting older. I'm going to die eventually. Those things shouldn't be fearful. I'm happily anti-marriage and I'm not afraid of death. I feel honoured to be alive. And every day is a blessing. Every day is a bonus. Every day is a miracle.